All right, so we're getting ready to head to Amarillo, Texas, and this is going to be fun. I'll walk you through my briefing that I'm looking at. We've got some weather to get through to get out of Montrose here, and then there is fog in Amarillo that we're going to be going to. Right now, ceilings and visibilities are my minimums for my GPS RNAV approach into the runway there. So I've got 200 feet and a half mile, and they're reporting 200 feet and a half mile. So we're good to go. I've got a alternate airport in Arizona, Tucumac, which is VFR and reported VFR for the entire duration of our flight. So the 3 hours before, 2 hours before, 2 hours after, it'll be VFR. So we're good to go into there as an alternate if for whatever reason we hit minimums, and we'll probably give it a couple tries. I've got enough fuel to hold a bit, and I've got enough fuel to be able to shoot the approach a few times to get in there. We do have some icing layers and some reported ice in the vicinity of departing through Montrose here. So here, let me go ahead and I'll show you what that's going to look like. All right. So as you can see here, coming out of Montrose, this is an icing layer, and that's my moisture layer that I've got to have to penetrate. I'm probably going to pick up a little bit as I climb through that. It looks like it's a few thousand feet thick, so I'll be in that for a few minutes. We're gonna come down kind of on our way to Albuquerque, and then we're gonna cut across. That keeps me at lower MEAs, and it keeps me out of this huge turbulent zone here. I'm trying to avoid the Rockies and getting bounced around a ton. Let's see if I can, there we go. And we're gonna pull up weather. All right, so here's what we're looking at right now as we go ahead and depart. So there's my half-mile visibility with my vertical visibility of 200 feet. So I've got the 200 feet available there. If I go to my TAF, as we come through here, right? So low IFR, and it's heading towards better, right? So I'm going to be getting there about 9 o'clock. So I'm hoping that the overcast is about 800 feet. I'll broke out on the approach. Nice low level, not too hard, not too difficult for a precision approach. We'll be shooting the LPV approach with the GPS, following the glide slope in. That's one of the best things about having the 530s with WAS and having that LPV capability to be able to shoot the approaches with that. So, yep, and then so there's that. Going in, we'll be heading into, right, so as we can see, even this 11 o'clock, we're heading marginal VFR, and then by noonish, it's about my departure time to turn back around and head home from this fun training flight here, and just some fun to have. So I get some food there in Amarillo, we'll relax, we'll hang out for a bit, let the weather burn up a little bit, and then we'll do the flight in reverse, and we'll go head up to Montrose here, and then we'll head back over to Ogden from there. So anyway, I'll bring you guys along as we go, so that'll be fun. Okay, so we're going to be briefing the Montrose Two Departure for this morning's departure. As you can see, we're going to be, with the winds and current conditions, we'll be departing runway 31. We can see it's the standard minimums for takeoff, so we're going to need to be climbing out at a minimum of 500 foot per minute, but we'll be well over that. We'll probably be in the 12 to 1300 foot per minute climb out, at least in the initial climb, to get away from the obstacles. To depart, the obstacles we see for runway 31, multiple trees, 315 feet from DER, and then we have 370 feet left of centerline and 50 feet AGL up to that altitude there, 5,740. Nothing to worry about there. So our departure route description. So when we depart, we're going to be a climbing left turn to 8,100 feet via the MTJ radial 297, then a climbing right turn to 11,000 feet direct to the Montrose VOR DME. Then we're going to continue to climb in the hold of the Montrose VOR DME, holding pattern to cross the Montrose VOR DME at or above 11,000, then proceed en route. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. Follow along.
And Denver Center, Navo 620 Whiskey Foxtrot, we're airborne.
November 620 Whiskey Foxtrot, Denver Center, radar contact, maintain 13,000, the Montrose altimeter 3000.
3000, climbing 13,000, 0 Whiskey Foxtrot.
0 Whiskey Foxtrot, leaving 10,000, clear direct cones.
Clear direct combs, 0 Whiskey Foxtrot.
And 0 Whiskey Foxtrot, you actually cleared direct to Havu.
Clear direct Havu, 0 Whiskey Foxtrot, even better.
Caution, cabin altitude above 12,000 feet.
Alright, 200 feet to altitude. Good, good, good. Kinda fun departing into the weather, huh? Nice that we've got procedures available for it.
Keyline 1180, positive expression, maintain 15,000, the Grand Junction altimeter 2996.
Discretion 15,000, 2996, Keyline 1180.
UPS 2807, Denver Center, climb and maintain, flight level 260.
What a beautiful morning.
November 0 Whiskey, 0 Whiskey Foxtrot, change my frequency 125.35.
Going to 125.35, 0 Whiskey Foxtrot. And Denver Center, Navo 620 Whiskey Foxtrot's back with you, 13,000.
Thanks.